Okay, welcome to week 4. We're going to go take a look at information has value in week 4. And what that means is that we recognize that people, individuals, or businesses or organizations create information. And this value doesn't just mean a monetary value. It can be a value as to how it teaches, how it persuades, how it um, adds to different research and things like that. So let's start going through. And again, I encourage you to go to that ACRL original framework with all of those dispositions to take a look at that if you want more information on that. So we're going to go down to our week 4 and go, remember to look at the overview, browse the resources, and let's go into discussion forum 1. Remember to respond to your particular group as we've been doing throughout. And then we're going to look at these 3 big prompts. First, we're going to discuss how information is used at school, work, or life. How does it affect the way individuals interact with the world? This is a really good place for you to kind of put in your own thoughts. Maybe use some citations here if you want. And then we're going to be looking at both the purpose element and the objectivity element in this discussion. So the purposes are things like, is it meant to teach? Is it meant to sell? Is it meant to entertain? Is it meant to persuade? Things like that. And do they make that purpose clear in what you're reading? Objectivity is more like, is the point of view more objective or impartial, or is it meant to be opinion? Is it meant to be propaganda? And looking at, whether emotion is tied up with that. So this I think is a really interesting discussion, and I encourage you to really have fun with that one. Okay, so we're going to go into the next discussion. The next discussion is going to talk about a little bit more about how information has value, and it's on academic integrity. So we'll be talking here about plagiarism, types of plagiarism, and different things like that. And it says it wants you to explore all of these prompts. So make sure that you're doing these prompts and you're explaining fully with specifics. You have a quiz on reviewing feedback. It's a real short quiz. Basically, you're going to take something from an assignment that I gave you feedback, and you're going to evaluate how that helped you or not. You have your collect the badges learning activity as usual. And then we have our assignment. So our assignment is kind of in depth. We're going to download this template, and this template goes into a lot of sections, and you're going to do each of these parts as part of this. So there are going to be paragraphs in that template, and you're going to be asked to do these things for academic integrity. And then for part 2, you're going to identify the ICE method. And for part 3, you're going to list the references and explain those. So I've given you some options for citing, and also I have that citing handout that I gave you in one of the announcements, but if you need it again, let me know. And review the rubric, download your template, ask questions. As always, tutors, librarians, me, do not be afraid to ask questions. That's what we're here for, and to support you. So we're coming down to the wire. If you haven't done your live learning yet, I suggest you do it this week if you at all possibly can. And if you have concerns about that, you need to reach out to me ASAP. Otherwise, best of luck with week 4, and have fun with it.